This All-Star event's been really fun. The first one I went to was really serious. I think this event has a lot more variety.
This is actually Hook City. 10 Blitzcranks.
I think Doublelift is just doing what he's always been good at. That's kind of what I have to watch out for.
He's the only. The Ignite goes down. Doublelift very low. Doublelift lives with less than 10 HP.
Team Ice currently 450 points, whereas Team Fire sitting on 400. And it's a retreat from the CIS. Westor's got 3. He's looking for 4. That's the Quadra. Looking for the Pentakill.
저는 이번에 올스타전에서 꼭 이기고 싶다는 생각으로 왔기 때문에 이번에 우리 팀파이어가 이길 수 있게 최대한 노력하겠습니다.
There's a chance of us winning, of course. Then again, I don't think LCK will go easy on us one more time.
You're Ice. Yeah. We're too good. We cannot lose. We're the best. We're the best.
Ice! Ice! Ice!
Hello and welcome to the final day of the 2015 All-Star event, coming to you live from the LCS studio in Los Angeles, California. You're getting a look at the Battle Arena heating up earlier and the players setting up and the fans who are ready to go for day 4 as we decided. It's Team Fire or Team Ice will take home the prize. There we see Kasing and Huni with a cheeky wink at Reckless. And they're the sub for the LMS Dinter with fantastic Timo handle. I actually got to see it. It's really well made. And they're Gnar playing around with the LCK All-Stars as well. Hello everyone, I'm Evie Schokkesepoorter, joined on the analyst desk by Sam, Kobe, Harton, Kenzer, James Stress O'Leary, and Origin's AD carry Niels, here to bring an expert eye to the games that will crown either Team Fire or Team Ice as our All-Star champions. Because it's all square, everything is left to play here on this last day. And yesterday, Fire especially doing good in those 1 versus 1s. 3 out of the 4 players are from Team Fire in the semifinals.
Team Ice is going to rely all on Froggen, so that means they're probably going to rely all on a 100 CS win. We have had a good variety, though. A lot of even level 1 kills coming out in these 1 versus 1s. Then the likes of Doublelift here actually had the 100 CS win, plus he decided to go for the kill win on top of it.
I mean, I've seen some different kind of jumps behind the scenes in the Froggen practice in the player room, and even though I believe in my players, I've seen some weird stuff as well.
You've seen some things.
Yeah,
now,
some no keystone 100 CS jumps that are like more like tanks and just fine for late game. But I believe in Froggen.
Well, Froggen's got his work cut out for him because there are 3 Fire players left in that bracket, but Team Fire, they've not only been doing well in 1 versus 1s yesterday in the Assassin mode and 1 for all taking the victory. I mean, we had some pretty awesome things. The Blitzcrank 1 for all, 10 Blitzcranks, Knock'em Sock'em Robots. Really strong performance by Team Fire and really impressive in the fun game modes.
That was definitely a fun one to cast. And some strategy actually coming out in those as well. The jungle item, the Devour, actually came up really big for Team Fire in the end, and Team Ice actually ended up switching over to it.
Very good. And Team Fire with that racking up a lot of points, but also the EU LCS All-Stars who went undefeated in the 5 versus 5 and beat LCK. And that means that that will also be the final. That will be the last series. We have a best of 3 between the EU LCS and LCK. That could decide a whole lot.
It could. I mean, coming into today, the teams are tied at 550 points. Today, there are 850 points to grab in total. And that's broken down in this way. Tandem mode is worth 100 points. The 1 versus 1s have a pool of 250 points that Team Fire already have 125 from. All-Stars is worth 200 points, and the all-important regional finals between LCK and the EU LCS is worth 300 points. You really need those points if you want to secure the victory.
Yeah, it could definitely still go either way. The All-Stars game is 200 points just for a single game, so a really big swing right there too.
And we also heard from Faker that he said, I really want to bring it home for Team Fire, and he'll go up against Froggen again in that All-Star match, so we'll see what happens there. The battle for the title of All-Star champions continues in just a few minutes as the pros double up and get cozy in tandem mode, and then we'll see who will take home the 1v1 title between our 4 semi-finalists. And later on, the top 2 regional teams in the tournament will hit the rift for a best of 3 set for 300 tournament points. And I think, well, Doublelift said this has been a lot of fun, but I think when it comes down to that final best of 3, that is where the players will really want to show everything they got.
Yeah, definitely, especially since Team Ice already beat Team Fire. EU LCS beat the LCK team one time in a best of one. So LCK going to look for some revenge there, and you guys going to look to cement your victory.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about my team in actually the 5-5 Summer's Rift. I'm more worried about the tandem mode, because I've seen Casting and Huni in our player room, and it like just trying, a bit, and it didn't go so well. Huni just screaming all the time and Casting laughing, and yeah.
I played a tandem mode also in one of the show matches. It's really hard. The person with the mouse ends up becoming really dominant and like dictating everything.
Champs that require like use of spells and the mouse is champs that fail the most. Yeah. Whereas 80 carries like Kaylin, something like this, it's gonna be the more successful ones, I believe. I'm
expecting somebody to just go like Xin Shao, and then you don't actually have to do anything else other than hit one button and keep right-clicking. So maybe that'll come out.
Yeah. Well, also, it changes the strategy of the entire game, because communication between 5 pairs of 2 people on your communications for the whole team the entire game makes it really hard to organize strategies like side wave pushing, because everybody's just trying to figure out, how do I control my single champion? So it devolves into a lot of skirmishes across the board.
Yeah.
We'll get to talk a little bit more about that in just a second. First, we have a treat, because it's time to look at the top 6 plays from around the world as voted by you. And of these highlights, only one can be the best of 2015. Our first nominee comes from North America, where Phoenix says Shurima.
On Phoenix in this turret.
Oh boy.
He's pretty strong though. What's he gonna do?
Oh, he got 2! He's gonna get a triple kill! A quadra kill! An amazing play by Phoenix on Azir! The legacy of Shurima is real!
Let's see this again.
All right, so they know he has his ult. COG is low. They tried flank from 2 sides. Double with next Smithy takes so much damage. They don't land the Bard CC. Triple Emperor's Divide into a soldier double. And I don't even know what happened to the last guy. Bard died off on the side as well for the 4th kill. Good Lord, Phoenix.
And from China's LPL, Deft does work for EDG, bagging a pentakill.
Mako's not here, and Deft now peeled away, but Korra does so much work in the back line, but it might not be enough here. Pawn needs to find a kill to win, but he QSS's out. Imp gets the kill. That's 2 kills. Deft goes back in, flashes aggressive. Pawn needs to tie it away. Deft, what the hell? Gets a triple kill, gets the quadra, gets the pentakill. What on earth is going on?
Up next from IWC, rather region CB LOL, Yang puts his opponents between a rock and a Gnar place.
Vão tentar ir pra cima. O Barão é deixado de lado pela equipe da Cade, sentença mais caixa. O Yang vai avançar. Segurou o time todo. O Nicão garante a eliminação. Double kill pra ele. Quer agora o Yang na sequência. O Gnar utiliza pra longe. Triple kill da Tristana. Agora, amigo, o Yang brilhou como nunca.
And from the League Master Series, Ole shows just how quickly Janna will blow you away.
哥们套了圣的大绝，想要反打做一个目标，又被吹回来之后，Ole是交了自己的闪电逃脱，不过 Toys 迎面而来的电视脉冲，索尔这里是 W， 然后 Ole 用大绝把他给吹开，用付出季风挡掉了这一次牛的冲撞。
And not to be outdone, Huni shows up with a 1v4 of his own.
Reckless tries to zone the team out. There's Annie so low, but there come the teleports. Huni has arrived, and holy crap! Everyone's dying in this fight. Reckless goes down. Zatai gets a bunch done, but Huni, the double, the stun, the triple kill, the quadra kill for Huni.
And finally, Faker does what Faker does.
In double 6, they get the flash from Nagne. Faker comes in. He's got the ult. He's got the kill. Beautiful, beautiful
Faker
game from SKT.
Dodged that petrifying gaze so beautifully, I almost couldn't see it.
Thinks Faker does.
All fantastic plays, but tweet at LOL Esports with the corresponding hashtag and help us crown 2015's #1 play. I think that freak call could be the caster call of the year. What is, in your opinion, the play of the year, Niels?
I like the Deft one or the Phoenix one the most. I think that the Deft realizing whether it was his fault or not, if just luck, but he like killed the only guy that was actually dealing damage on that team comp, and then the rest was like Amalkai, Elisandra, that was I believe. So he knew if he killed that one guy that deals damage, he can kill the rest through lifesteal, and
I think for me, you're right on the Phoenix one. That's one of mine. Huni's right there. There's very similar plays in the way that unless you're that player in that moment, looking at that game, how would you get that? Just pure skill.
I always think that one's pretty funny because Aphromood just dies to turret shots during that dive. They're like, how did he die? Oh, it was crazy. Oh yeah, just turret shots. But I really like the Faker plays just because Faker makes so many predictions of what his opponents are gonna do that he's able to have the perfect timing on flash. And you can see even his own teammates. Wolf got stunned by the Cassiopeia ultimate. He can't even keep up with Faker.
Yeah. He has too high of a coordination. I think we're going to see a lot of good coordination, or bad, as 20 of the top pro players from around the globe are getting friendly. They're gearing up to control just 10 champions on Summoner's Rift in tandem mode. That means that there are 2 players, 1 on the mouse, 1 on the keyboard. There are 100 points to win, though, with this mode, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, like I was talking about before, the voice communications just get so crazy in this game that it affects the strategy of the entire game, and people just end up looking to try and use their champions effectively rather than try and actually, you know, focus on objectives.
And that's one of the reasons why I think this game is either going to be super short because somebody will figure it out and go like 20-0, or super long because everyone's just going to argue. They're going to be like, no, I want to CS, no, I want to go for kills, I want to place a ward, which, you know, I think is going to be a very difficult one to see exactly how the teams are going to pan out.
The guy with the mouse kind of decides where we go, where the other guy can just, you know, wait and see where the mouse is. If he wants to use spells, he can throw them, but...
Although, saying that, I heard Kasing and Huni talking about 2 or 3 days ago, and Kasing was like, I'm just going to flash. If I'm keyboard, I'm going to flash to begin the game, and that's it.
Oh, look at that. So we already see them setting up, because it's not just on the Rift, but you also have to sit next to each other and then communicate. They're already laughing their asses off, and it hasn't even begun yet. Let's take a look at the player pair up, starting up for Team Ice. We have Dimonke, Cookie, Shmira, Reklex, and Kashuni. Some fantastic names there, and a lot of Skrillex haircuts going on as well. Nice work.
Cookie, probably my favorite.
Yeah, I think
Cookie
one is good, or the Reklex.
Reklex, yeah.
Sounds really good.
Rolls off the tongue. We're gonna look at Team Fire now as well. I can't wait. We have Skray, Carve, Zestdor, Björgus, and Mule.
At least we went really hard in the name department on Team Ice, so I think we outnamed them pretty well here.
Outnamed them. We got that at least.
I'm just getting hungry looking at the first team. Kashuni and Cookie. That's just some tasty, tasty names coming out.
What's Kashuni?
Well, cashew nuts.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it's not funny now. I'm sorry.
All right. No, I just didn't know what it was. Sorry. Well, I do think that the players are ready on stage, and as we head inside the arena, we'll hear what a few contenders think of their best new buddies.
Kasuni. You like?
Yeah.
I like Kasuni.
Kasuni.
Kind of weird, but...
Yeah, it's weird. I think I'm the keyboard then. I'm better at Huni at pressing buttons.
No, I'm just better than him, just everything. So I have to play mouse and then click spell and then click aim, like everything. So he doesn't do anything.
I just give him the mouse because he would cry otherwise.
No, just he doesn't do anything, and then I just press mouse and then click spell and then click aim, like this.
I think it's gonna be quite fun with this big guy.
I don't think this guy is really fun, so I will try to make him really fun.
Yeah. Scream?
What?
Yeah.
Scream?
Yeah.
Good. Your eyes.
Yeah.
We're too good. We cannot lose.
We're the best.
We're the best.
Best.
Ice!
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 Ice!